That's a good idea.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. We are going back to where this year started, Pro Wrestling Noah, not John Cena. We'll get his thoughts on that before we start the review and his score of the pay-per-view, but that is not what we are recording today. Today we are taking care of Pro Wrestling Noah, their memorial anniversary or something like that. Voyage, I think they called it. It's like the 25th anniversary show. So
It was the 25th anniversary,
yes.
yeah.
So with me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. Check out his stuff in the description box down below. And while you're there, make sure you go subscribe, like, share, comment on this video, help us out, help us grow. Follow us on Spotify. The Spotify numbers are there and they're growing, so help us out there as well. So that'll all be down in the description box below. So we're going to talk about Pro Wrestling Noah today, their 25th memorial anniversary show. But before we do, I want to get your thoughts quickly on the Elimination Chamber because you weren't on that review with us last week.
Well, I would say it sucked. I gave it a 0 out of 10, mostly because I never watched it.
Oh, you
And
haven't?
no, I can I be honest with you?
Mm,
I haven't watched it.
okay.
I have no desire to watch it.
It was
I'm
actually a really good show.
I will eventually. I'm in this really weird spot right now where it's like even for this, I had to force myself to watch it. I'm just so down on wrestling right now.
How
Like
come?
I don't like anything WWE is doing right now. I don't like anything AEW is doing right now. New
Mm,
Japan hasn't had a show in a really long time.
yeah, they got one coming up.
And like this is the first Noah show in like a while.
Yeah, they've
But
only
like
had one other, and it wasn't really that big of a show.
NXT has been decent, but like the storylines are poo.
Yeah.
And then TNA, it's like I legitimately don't understand anything happening in TNA. So like it's just been like a really awkward month where I guess and then I went on vacation. I didn't watch any wrestling for a while. And I'm
Right.
just like it's been a hard time getting back into it. I watched
Okay.
two really bad episodes of Dynamite in a row.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We talked about the that was it the Chris Statlander and the whole with yeah.
You know,
But
it's even the I went to SmackDown the other week
mhm,
or right before Elimination Chamber, and
right.
like it started off really good and then it was just so boring. Like the whole
Yeah.
third hour, and I was with all WWE guys, and the whole third hour, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, like, is this ever gonna end?" And
Yeah,
I've
it
never
went on
felt
too
like that.
long.
We've been to some long ass wrestling shows.
Oh yeah. We went to a 6 hour Forbidden Door.
That's what I'm saying, right? And this is the first time ever we've like everybody I was with was like, "Is this just gonna ever gonna end?"
Yeah. Like I mean, we was so do you think maybe our thoughts were marred when we were all together here for the Rumble, or was you actually legit enjoyed the Rumble?
I did like the Rumble. I think it's just been a rough little period, a patch of time, and me not watching wrestling for like almost 2 weeks
You
kind
know
of
what I
just
think it
took
is
me out
too?
of
We
it.
just had so much between the January and the beginning of February all crammed in,
And it
and
was
now that
all
it's
relatively good. And then all
mhm,
of a sudden, it's just been like the whole landscape of wrestling has just been like blah.
yeah. The to be fair, the pay-per-views this year have been pretty decent,
Which I mean, it could be a factor to that AEW hasn't had a pay per view yet.
which as of this recording, it's going to happen tomorrow
It's
night.
gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So usually they I'm hoping it's gonna be an absolute banger and like get me back on board.
Yeah, the return of Darby Allin to face John Moxley again.
Oh God. But yeah, it's hey,
Yeah.
let's just hope it goes better.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, we got a decent little stretch coming up for the next little while. It's not a lot, but it's not too little. It's just enough, I think, sprinkling over the next little while. We're gonna get some New Japan shows. We got an AEW show coming up. We got a TNA show coming up. Like, so we got a few things. We don't have anything WWE until Mania.
well, maybe I'll enjoy Elimination Chamber when I finally watch it.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of sprinkling, but we are going back to Japan, back to Pro Wrestling Noah. So we won't get a score on Elimination Chamber just yet from Campo. So let's go right into the show. Once again, Noah, their production is
It's
top notch.
it's matched by no one.
Yeah. Who was commentator with
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even notice it until like halfway into the thing, and I was like, wait, that's not the normal guy.
yeah, yeah, I didn't recognize who it was either. But was
We could have checked. I didn't even think about it.
no, I don't think it's set anywhere. So let's start. We're getting our first match. It's All Rebellion versus Team Noah. So it's Alejandro Fujimura, Eita, and Daika Odashima against Katoge, Ohara, F Swag, which is Jun Masakoka, and Gaia Hawks. A lot of new guys in this match.
You could
Where's
see though,
Go?
like I don't know, but you could tell even going towards the later matches that they're starting to go lean back into the New Japan style
Hmm.
of really training new guys because there was a period there where they were just trying to clean up scraps of wrestlers from like around the world that
Yeah,
but you could see like because a lot of the new guys are finally getting their chance to be part of things now rather
yeah,
than just be the stupid guys at the beginning that have these 12-way matches.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And so there's like a new wave here of young lions coming in to replace the people that have moved on. I can't remember what they're called in Noah. They have a
yeah. They
name,
call
but
him something else. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah. But I mean, this was fine. It was just an opening match. It was,
It,
Alejandro.
it was
I
whatever.
miss my Ninja Mac, you know?
Yeah, it's there's all the matches on this card are really short. At least
Yeah,
they all felt except for the main event.
yeah. Especially the GHC tournament, junior tag
Well,
tournament
yeah, but
match.
there's a
We'll get to it
reason.
when we get to it. But with that, that one, All Rebellion takes over and wins on this one. So with that, our next match of the night is Anthony Green and Zozea against Taniguchi and Black Mensore.
Wait, that's the Spanish guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that guy. He was in the Rumble thing on January, the New
yeah,
Year thing.
yeah,
He's one of their new people.
yeah. Again, speaking of new people, WWE signed Cartwheel Jack.
Actually, I heard it happened a while ago, and
Yeah,
just it never really made the rounds because they also have the Zeta Steel is also
yeah,
Zeta Steel is the first WWE ID signee.
yeah.
And good for her because she was really good. We saw her once in Marigold, and we're
And
like, "Well,
Marigold,
who's
yeah,
this?" And apparently, she's barely been wrestling. Like she's only been wrestling for like 2 years,
yeah. I
and
think
she's
she has
already that
some. She
good.
has the
Or
ability
and
of like a Rankowski or something.
yeah, who was the other one that she was with? Mila Grace. Mila Grace is also really
Is
good.
also there. Yeah,
I don't know if she's on WWID. She might be. Well, we don't have
under a
the.
different name maybe,
Yeah,
but yeah,
who cares? Anyways, yeah,
yeah. But this is Anthony Green, his new tag team partner. I guess he needs something to do now that he's been kind of irrelevant since Team 2000X
yeah,
because after GLG broke up, he kind of was lost.
yeah. I don't know. And this match was okay. I mean, it
Yeah,
was good, but it's like it's these early matches like in all the Japanese companies. It's just
yeah,
like it's hard to care about what's happening because we know that they don't really mean anything. They've just been slapped together usually to fill up
yeah.
time.
And as I've noticed for a 25th anniversary show, there was a lot of big names missing from the card.
Oh yeah.
Our boy Sugo wasn't on this card,
Yeah, he was.
was he?
Sugo's in a tag match.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he is. He's in a tag match with like 100-year-old guy.
Nope. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He was tagging with. Okay, yeah, yeah. Our boy Sugo was there. It's Go.
He's
Go was not in this
yeah,
in
Go
this
was
card.
not there.
But let's. So Anthony Green and Zozoya. This wasn't much to this match. Again, it was entertaining, but it wasn't
Yeah, it's just
pointless.
like it exists.
So with that, our show starts with All Rebellion, Kiyomiya and Galeno, because Wagner Jr.'s away, I think, again or something.
Hey, I think he's hurt.
Yeah, against a group called Dark Agents, our boy Sugo and Masao Inoue.
Who he
Um,
can't even move, man. Why is he
yeah,
here?
and I just found his spots in this match were just silly, and Kiyomiya having to sell for him.
It's not even just that they're silly. It's that it gets to a point where like I get it's a 25th anniversary and you're trying to have some like older Noah people
Legends,
in it.
yeah.
But it's like if they literally can't move, like why are we doing this? Like why is it
Was this Grandpa from the Rumble that
yeah,
couldn't what? Yeah,
that barely got into the ring.
yeah.
And and it's like not we're not knocking him for like being a bad wrestler. He literally cannot move.
Walk, yeah,
Like he can't move his legs.
yeah. And Kiyomiya having to like oversell for him.
It's just, at some point it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah,
It this and like the parts with Sugo in there with everybody else were like, yeah, that it's okay.
yeah. when you had Sugo against like Kiyomiya or even Galeno, you have two big meat men against each other, right? It
I
was
would have rather have seen if you're gonna do a 25th anniversary, have Muda come out.
yeah, just to show up.
Yeah, he can still wrestle a match. Like he's not out of retirement. He's just
Yeah,
25th anniversary show.
just bring
Have
him out.
have
Yeah,
Sting show up. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you didn't even push to get Nakamura here for this.
yeah. When you had him at the New Year's show, yeah,
Lost the belt, by the way.
yes, or should I say, yeah,
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know.
pointless. Um, Kiyomiya gets the pin on this. Again, not much really to talk about this match. This next match though, this one I really enjoyed. It's Team 2000X against Rattels, Jack Morris, Daga, Tetsuya Endo, and Owada-san against Hayata, Yohei, Tadasuke, and Yuto Kikuchi.
And it's like I see this with our people out there, and I'm like, you point at and you're like, huh, let's have a good match, but then it's also a multi-man match more than two. And
Yeah, but I
I
like I like this in the way of the fact that they did other things. There was outside stuff. It wasn't
Yeah,
just like
which is fair. And it was funny at the beginning how they didn't take the belts off, and they kept mentioning that they still have the
yeah.
belts on.
So technically Jack Morris is still the champ, but Daga is not recognized as
Which
the champ.
doesn't make any sense. And then they're saying that the tag team partner who is the champion is still Omos, even though
Hmm.
Omos relinquished the belt.
The belt.
So how could he still be the champion if he said, I give up this belt?
Yeah. It doesn't
Wouldn't it
make it
make
make
both of
sense.
them not champions? Why is one guy still the champion?
Yeah.
I don't understand
Well, I
that.
mean, it's kind of that's WWE logic, right? You know?
But like, can't he pick anyone to be his partner now since he has a vacant belt
Well,
with
it's
him?
like what they did with when Jade Cargill got hurt, they gave the belt to Naomi. But you know what? If that's the case, have them defend the belts. If you win, fine. Daga's the champ with you.
Then what you know what might happen?
Hmm.
The we'll talk about it later. But there's someone later that makes a move
Yeah.
that we know owns a chip to
Hmm.
challenge for a belt, who's
Yes.
now on that team
Yes.
and can challenge and just accidentally become that partner now.
Yeah, that could work. But we'll move on. But let's talk about this match because I actually quite enjoyed this match. This was kind of fun. Daga's always like fun to watch in the ring. Jack Morris is good to watch in the ring. Like these were all like it sets up like some other feuds for like because Yohei and Tadasuke are also the junior tag champs. But we'll talk about that when we get to that. And like it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed this match.
It's still 6 too many people in the ring for me.
Yeah. If it was like say Jack Morris and Daga against like Hayata and Yohei or
Yeah,
something,
then I would have been like, yeah, okay.
right? But Team 2000X does go over. Quick match too. It wasn't too long
No.
with Daga getting the pin. So with that, we get Keno and Kenta against Fujita and Ulka Sasaki. As soon as I saw Kenta's shirt, Ken team, I went and bought it.
Yeah, I have it in my cart right now, so we'll see how that goes. There's also, by the way, shout out, there's a really nice time splitter shirt from
On which one?
MLW
On MLW?
from it's just him on it. What the hell's his name?
Oh, Kushida, where he's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
just Kushida.
yeah.
Uh
Because what's his name is a free agent still.
I think
Kevin
I
Knight.
think yeah, Kevin Knight is, and I think that Kushida might end up signing with MLW.
Okay.
I don't know why he doesn't just
Go back to
go back
Japan.
to Japan. By the way, Kenta
But
is
Kenta is officially.
officially Noah now.
Yes. There was speculation because he came out with a Bullet Club shirt at the New Year's show.
Yeah, because his contract expired from what I read at like the start of February,
Okay.
and then he just left a buffer period until he like all came all the way over.
Okay. That was his plan. So he is officially gone from New Japan.
Yeah,
Interesting. So, but I
but
kind of like him.
they still mingle.
Yeah. But
So you
I like this pairing.
oh, it's really good. But the only worry for me is there's only one company worse at keeping teams together than WWE, and that
It's Noah.
is Noah.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst in all of wrestling
I don't
history.
know. They got something pretty hot right now with Team 2000X.
Yes, but remember when they had something really hot with GLG and they just let it go? Remember when they had something really hot with Congo and they just
Yeah, they
said,
let
all
it
right,
go.
it's over for
Yeah.
no reason. They're just breaking up groups for no reason.
Yeah, GLG just said, okay, we're done. That's
So
it.
did Kennel, remember?
Yeah.
Congo. Kennel just came out and said, we're disbanding the group. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But whatever. But this was a good match though. Keno and Kenta Ken work well together.
It is a really good team. And
I want to see them go on. I would like to see them challenge for the
I,
tag belts and
I
have a
think they
good
should
run.
join with what's happened later. Like
Rattels,
spoilers,
yeah.
something happens, they should join
Yeah.
Rattel.
Yeah.
I think they're the perfect like level
Counterbalance.
of power, like fame and name recognition and wrestling ability to combat against Team 2000 or whatever they're called.
Yeah. I think
2000X.
so. I
What are they
think
called?
so. Team 2000X.
Yeah.
But again, we had Kazuyuki Fujita on this and Ula Sasaki, and Fujita doesn't belong in this match.
No, he didn't. But I thought it's
He's still
he,
better than Grandpa that couldn't
oh,
walk.
he's better. He's as good as Sugo.
Yeah,
But it's just he doesn't need to they're really weird. Their tag division is really weird.
yeah,
It functions more strangely than the New Japan does, where New Japan is like, and I still like that strategy of like, oh, you're in a faction, then
yeah,
anyone in this faction could just be slapped together as a tag team.
yeah,
But it's also like in Noah, it's even more different than that, where they're just like, oh,
yeah,
some random old dude is going to be with this guy. They have no
yeah.
connection at
But see,
all.
at least in New Japan, you had some structure. Like, for example, you had Chaos, but the tag team in Chaos are Bishamon. You know what I
Yes, but
mean?
you could also at any point Okada could have been slapped together with Orange Cassidy, and they would have been like, well, that's the tag team for
That's the
tonight.
tag team. Kind of like what they did with Naito and Takahashi.
But the way it is here is like, oh, it's Suji's wrestling tonight. Oh, get Makabe to just be on his team, and you're like,
Yeah.
why? I don't
Why?
understand.
Yeah.
They're not even if they won the belts, they'll break up the day after and lose the belts because that's just Noah booking. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
been a little weird the Noah booking, but this was good though. I like this team together. I bought, like I said, I bought that shirt immediately. Um, I really want to see them win the belts and have a long run with this.
Oh, it's for
I
sure,
like this team.
for
I
sure, for
really
sure.
do.
There's I don't want to say missed opportunity because I was upset when it happened, but then I realized like the Omos thing was really good. But Marufuji and Sugo together was like a really really good tag team. That
Yeah, they
I
don't
like.
even mention the fact that they were a team anymore.
Yeah, it's they're really quick to just move on here. Like
Yeah,
that this when it comes to storytelling, I think Noah might be the worst of all companies because they don't really tell a story ever.
yeah,
It's
and
just
it breaks up before.
matches.
Yeah,
And it's okay because I don't mind that. But
yeah, the
if
matches are for I would say 80% really good.
yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah, I would say in terms of presentation and match quality, Noah's arguably in the top two. It's just
Hmm. And
when you
presentation, they're one of the best.
when it comes to the story, they're like even below a TNA
Yeah,
or an AEW for telling a story. MLW right now is like could be the worst for telling
yeah,
stories. I don't know. They're like ECW before they had any money.
yeah. Just
Not
random.
in the quality of the show, but in the way they're telling the stories.
Yeah. Just random matches thrown together.
Yeah, and there's like some guy named like Little Giuseppe backstage. I was like, hey, say I'm gonna go. We're gonna battle it out.
Where's Luigi Primo?
Yeah, there you go. We need some pizza.
We need some pizza. I had fresh homemade gnocchi today, so
Keep talking about it. Keep talking
yeah.
about the gnocchi.
So let's talk about so Keno and Kenta do win. Like I said, that's why I think there's big plans for them going forward.
Marufuji needs to join Team Noah,
Hmm. You think he
and
should go to Team Noah?
he should have he should
Because Go's in Team Noah too,
yeah,
right?
and he should form a team with Go because you don't have you're not doing the Sugo thing anymore, and you don't have
No.
Nakajima anymore. Why not put those two legends together and let them? Then you can have some epic matches. You can have an epic three-match series against
Yeah.
Kenta and Keno when they have the belts.
Yeah. Yeah. Best 2 out of 3 matches. Like,
And it also gives another. It makes Noah's Team Noah more formidable
hmm.
to face off against those other factions.
Yeah,
And
because
Marufuji is like as original as Go is.
yeah, because okay, and yeah. So speaking of which, Keno and Kenta do go over our next match: Kitamiya against Marufuji. This is the 25th anniversary Arc Legends singles match.
All right, first
That's what
time
they called it.
I thought about this for a while. Okay, I've been thinking about it all day. How am I going to phrase this to not be offensive?
This was not the best Marufuji match I've watched.
Marufuji, this is the first time I've ever seen him where I was like, "Oh, he doesn't have it anymore." You could
Yeah.
see he's getting old. His legs were not moving well. His body was like stiff. He looks really out of shape compared to the way
hmm
we've seen him
We've seen him
prior.
before. Yeah.
Um, and I was like, okay. And then the way that they told the in-ring story was really odd.
Yeah.
Like it was an absolute beatdown on Marufuji, and then he gets offense out of nowhere and looks like he's
hmm
going to win the match, and then absolutely just gets beat down again.
Beat down again. Yeah.
And it was told too quickly. It just felt very strange. I did not really like this
It
match.
felt like he didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, it legit felt like I'm just done.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this match. That's how it felt.
You think he's done that, or you think he's just done with Noah?
I don't know. There's always a possibility, right?
Yeah.
I still like my Go idea, but yeah, it's maybe WWE wants him.
Yeah. If they want him, he's got to get back into a little bit better shape.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the way that they're pulling wrestlers
Yeah.
over there, because I think the Ricky Starks thing was really lackluster. I think it was very odd that he was received so well, considering he's literally done nothing. Like it wasn't like you got MJF, and I don't even
Yeah.
have a problem with Ricky Starks. I think what he
He's
did was really shitty on his way between WWE and
yeah.
AEW, but apparently his backstage antics in AEW was really bad as well. Because at
Mm.
first I felt like I was pro him and anti AEW in that situation, but like I read a lot of things about how it was all
Apparently he
him.
it was the same in when he was in the NWA as well.
So there you go. But he's been a traitor since the beginning.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Uh
but you can't knock the talent though. The kid's talented.
he is talented on the mic, but it's getting to the point where like I watch some of the NXT stuff. It feels like he's like he's trying too hard. Like he thinks that he's that guy already. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it got to his head. And his
Yeah.
promos are very like I'm super cool, 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 cool. And you're like, yeah, well, you know what? You're not actually. And when you
Yeah.
first came, nobody knew you and they cheered you just because you showed up.
Yeah.
Um, but
Hey, random guy. All right.
yeah, random guy number five. But it's there's I feel like they'll take a Marufuji just because it'll get Japanese people to watch WWE.
Yeah.
And then they'll make him like the GM of NXT or something.
Him and it's like that clip I sent you the other day. All WWE fans will never realize the talent of Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, but that's one that it's not even WWE fans, I have to say for that. It's the company just took a guy that was on fire and booked him to be down the card.
Yeah.
So it's just the booking because he has some good matches sometimes. Some of the
Yeah.
stuff that him and Chad Gable were doing as a team was like
Yeah.
really good.
They could have pushed him as tags, like a tag champ or something.
Yeah. I don't necessarily knock I can't knock American fans or North American fans for not knowing about Japanese wrestlers because it's like
Right.
a really niche,
Yeah.
like at least in the grand scheme of wrestling. But
Yeah. It's
the
more
way
for
they
people.
booked them is their own fault.
Yeah.
Uh,
But surprisingly, like you said, Marufuji you thought was going to get a little quick comeback. Like I said, not the best Marufuji match I've seen. It's one of the more lackluster Marufuji matches
it
I've
was
seen.
very like current time Chris Jericho.
Yeah. And Marufuji ends up losing. Losing. Kitamiya wins.
He loses.
He loses. Yeah, he was on the luge track. And
Nice.
Kitamiya went bobsledding.
Classic. Classic Marufuji.
Yeah, Kitamiya wins. Which sets up what happens later in the night anyway, but
Night later, maybe.
yeah. Okay, so with that, we got our Global Junior Heavyweight Tag League Finals. Amaska and Miyawaki against Mark True and Kieran Lacey. Two guys I've never heard or never seen. I didn't watch any of this tournament, I'll be honest.
I watched a couple random matches before, like while I was going into this.
hmm
I guess I just watched the semifinals actually.
Okay.
this match was about to start, and I was like, oh, I'll just stop it and go back and watch. And I watched them, and they
Yeah.
were okay. Um, or whatever it was the quarterfinals that led to this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh yeah, because this was the final, so it would have been
This was the
semifinals.
finals. Yeah.
This match was very okay, even though it gets sidelined. It ends quickly because one of the wrestlers gets knocked out.
Mark
Um,
True, I think it was.
by what was it, a moonsault?
Yeah.
He was hanging through the ropes and he did a moonsault off the top rope and
And
was
got
like
knocked out.
he landed more on his chin than he did on his chest. So
Yeah. But,
it happens.
poor guy. And that happens. And the referee, as he should have, stopped the match immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them at all for what happened. I think that they broke kayfabe a little too quickly. Like the opponents ran over to him,
Yeah.
and
To make sure he
his
was
own
okay.
partner didn't even come right away.
Yeah.
And then the partner smartly came and pushed them off to like cover it up. He's like, "Go get away from him!" Like,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, he did get hurt. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to like judge this as a
It's kind of
watching
like the
wrestling,
situation between El Desperado and Doki.
right? But like, Desperado didn't immediately like go
Break it.
hug him
Yeah.
and see if he was okay. But it's you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
would have felt bad if you did that too, because you don't hate these people. You're
No,
just working with them.
you work with them. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
But I mean, I don't
it
think
was
this
just
would
an
have
okay
changed.
match. It was just an okay match up to
Yeah.
that point.
But I don't think it would have changed the outcome. I think Asuka and Miyawaki would have won anyway.
I I I want to say yeah, because Miyawaki. And by the way, he's a whole new character now.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for him that he's like doing this whole thing. But he's trying to get popular with the young audience, which they
hmm
need that kind of wrestler in this company because they don't have their Shota in
Yeah.
here. Um, but
Because Kiyomiya's already established, even
they
though he's young.
yeah, exactly. And he's not that kind of character.
No, they need
He's
like
like an
that fun.
Okada.
Yeah. The one that
There's
appeals to the younger crowd.
yeah, exactly. They the other team, what were they called? Sorry, I forgot.
Who, Asuka and Miyawa,
No,
or
the other team.
True and Lacey.
True and Lacey. They have some kind of team name. I don't know what it was. But
Yeah.
anyways, they they kept bragging about how they never lost a match since they've come
Yep.
to Noah. They're like 7-0 or something in
Yeah.
Noah.
I've never heard of them. I've never even seen them.
So
Must be
I
like,
thought maybe they're gonna let them win as like
yeah.
to be a formidable team against the junior
Yeah.
tags. I don't know who the junior tag champions are right now.
It's still Yohei and Hayata.
Oh, that's a good fucking team.
Yeah. Yeah, Yohei and Hayata, yeah.
That's a
So
really good team.
you're right though. Maybe if this young team were to win and then beat Yohei and Hayata, it'd be a feather in their cap kind
Yeah.
of thing, right?
Or you keep pushing them to keep winning and then have them lose to Hayata as like, oh,
Yeah.
they beat this team that was 15-0 or something, you
Yeah.
know? Because beating a Mosca and what's his face is not going to make a huge difference.
Miyawaki, yeah.
Milwaukee, yeah.
But yeah, so this one ends due to stoppage. So with that, we're going into our main event of the night, Ozawa versus Soya. Winner take all lumberjack death match.
I really like Ozawa. I don't think we
hmm
need to even talk.
I like his little mustache now.
I'm the licking though is getting a little out of hand.
Yeah.
He's just licking everybody, and it's kind of I don't think he thinks that it's like really gay looking.
Yeah.
Not there's anything wrong with that, but I have a feeling that they think it's cool. It looks really cool, but like
And
really
gross
it
kind of
doesn't.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually like just sick. Like it's twisted.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's a good character, and Team
Yeah.
2000X is awesome. And
Yeah.
this
The
was a
crowd
really
is
good.
totally behind Team 2000X.
This was a really good match. It was too many kickouts.
hmm
Too many near falls. Let's
I was
say it like
very
that.
impressed with Soya because we're not like the big, like we like him, but we're not like huge, big on him. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, but like it was too many near falls for me.
yeah,
And it was a unification, not a unification match, but a winner
it's a winner
takes
take
all.
all match. Yeah.
And Ozawa wins, and like
hmm
I like the call to do it. I just hope he doesn't lose both belts.
He's already relinquished it.
Oh, he did? Did I
Yeah.
miss that?
Yeah. Right at the end of the show, he throws the belt away.
I didn't even notice that, and I
Yeah, he
watched it all the way till the end.
yeah, he throws the belt away, and when I went to go look it up, the national championship is vacant right now.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Al Hill, Dr. Wagner Jr. again.
What I would like to see, to be honest, is I have this belt, I don't need it. Give it to like because we get a turn halfway through this match, right? So in this match, Tadasuke turns on Rattels and joins Team 2000X.
And they set that up really good because they keep making you think it's going to be somebody, but then it's like the random guy that you're not even thinking it's going to
Yeah.
be.
So
Um,
what I was kind of hoping it would happen was Ozawa wins both belts, and I don't want this belt. Tadasuke, you have it. It's yours now. You're the champ. Kind of like what they're doing with the tag belts.
or I don't know if he still
Unrecognized.
has the chip thing. I
Yeah,
don't know if he still has it,
unrecognized.
but have him give cash in the chip, and Ozawa just lies down and he pins him to win that belt,
Yeah.
like right there in the ring, and now he's the national
And
champion.
now he's the national champion. Yeah, this way Team 2000 could have all the belts, right?
Well, they're missing
They're
one. They're missing two,
well, we need the junior tag
and the hardcore.
and the hardcore.
But
Yeah,
you
who
never
is
see the hardcore. It's only on
no,
Monday Magic.
or the women's title.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about the
There's a
women's
GHC
title.
Women's Championship.
I think they have we ever seen those belts get defended on pay-per-view?
Just once, Mac defended the hardcore belt. Ninja Mac defended it in a three-way and lost it.
So we've never seen
No,
the women's belt get defended.
Timmy's
Who's
on
the
it right
women's
now.
champion?
Timmy's on it right now.
Is
Pro
it
Wrestling Noah.
Milwaukee or whatever that girl's name is? The one that I keep saying looks like Julia.
Okay, so your heavyweight champion is Ozawa. Your national champion is vacant. Junior heavyweight is Eita.
Yeah.
Your hardcore is Shuji Ishikawa. He's the one who beat Ninja Mac. Yeah, defeated Ninja Mac at Wrestle Magic. We watched that one. We never reviewed it. We just watched it because Ninja Mac was defending the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. The GHC Tag Team Championship, it's marked as vacant right now. And Koki Amurai is the GHC Women's National Champion.
No idea who that is.
Yeah, she's part of Marigold.
That's I guess they're all under the same umbrella at this
Yeah,
point.
if it wasn't someone from Marigold, it'd be
It would have been a TJP person, I think.
yeah.
Not actually TJP himself.
But she's been champ since like November.
Hmm. Anyways, what do you give the show?
I was a little bit more. I was excited for it because I saw the card, and then the matches weren't the greatest. There was a little lackluster. A lot of big stars missing from this card. A lot of random teams thrown together. I just gave this a 7-2.
Yeah, actually, that's really funny that you said that because I'm at a 7-1.
Yeah.
That's really close. I honestly, to God, the way we were talking about it, I was expecting you to go higher. Like not like a lot higher, but I wasn't expecting a 7-2. So to the fact that you ended up so close to me still
Yeah.
is just shows like
Well, I mean, it just
we must
shows
be
like
right. It shows that we must be right.
yeah, because like
Okay, we're always right.
I loved everybody on the card, right? Like it's just the way the matches that were the way the matches were pieced together, the storytelling, other than the main event, it didn't make sense to me.
Especially the first half, the pre-main card.
Yeah, before they went on break, that hour and a half break that they took.
Oh my God. Which by the way, the girl announcer is really cute. I don't know what the hell her name is, but
Rina Matsuki.
shout out to her.
She's a Japanese actress and model.
Well, you can be my actress model.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yes, but yes, that is Rina Matsuki.
ELP.
ELP.
ELP
Who's doing
versus
great
Ninja
with the
Mac.
yes. He's still doing great with the television championship.
You know, he did a
Oh,
thing.
did you hear they called off the 53rd anniversary New Japan show, the match between Goto and because the ring broke?
No way.
Yeah, look it up.
So what are they gonna do? Are they
I don't
redoing
know,
it?
but the ring broke, so they may do a rematch later.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So the show was canceled.
Shout out to the rings.
Shout out to the ring that's broken. But yeah, like I said, hopefully tomorrow night, as of this recording, because we're recording this on Saturday, hopefully tomorrow night Revolution is actually going to be a good show.
They have a lot at stake here because the storylines in AEW are very all over the place.
Yeah. I like the whole Alpha and Omega concept.
Fair enough. Right,
That's fantastic.
this
And
is-
you know that's going to be a fire
Okay,
match.
let's go over it. Should okay, do you think you have time to do a go over an episode that can be posted right away?
Yeah.
All right, then, guys, that's it for this show. Come back and watch the day before show that's doing the thing.
Okay. Bye. In the words of Kenny Omega,
Bye.
goodbye and good night.